Hello Capricorn, I'm Poetic Heretic, and this is your May 2017 tarot forecast. Now I am doing something a little different this month. I'm just going to shuffle the cards right here on camera and read them like that, right on camera, and see how that goes. And if it goes well, which so far through the spreads this month it has been, then I'll continue to do it this way in the future. So let us begin. So first I'd just like to make sure the cards are mixed up quite well before I shuffle them some more. Okay, so we would like a Celtic cross forecast for the sign of Capricorn for May 2017. Let us see what we get. Celtic cross for Capricorn for May 2017. What does the universe have in store for Capricorn for the month of May 2017? Well, you guys, I think the cards are ready. Alright, your outside influences. The King of Pentacles reversed. The challenge card. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh, isn't that interesting? So already we're looking at money and finance and, well, I've got to be honest, some possible challenges around that. But let's see what else we've got. The underlying energy. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Very interesting. Two aces, one upright, one reversed. That could prove to be advantageous. Like, even though this one's reversed, it's showing up in the challenge card, so it's almost the idea that it's going to be challenging. And the Ace of Cups is talking about the element of water, which is emotion. And this is, I would say, almost always a positive card, and it's going to talk about overwhelming love and creativity and things like that. So let's see what else we have. The past and issues you've had to deal with. The Four of Wands. This is normally basically always a positive card, but it's showing up in the issues you've had to deal with. So, well, there are two possibilities for that, but we'll get into it. Let's see what else we have first. What you hope to achieve. The Devil. Wow, that is so weird, because Sagittarius got that as well just before this video. And I shuffled the cards fairly well. In fact, I actually did another reading since then that I did not film, just for myself, and so I shuffled the cards even more. This card did not show up, and now it's showing up again in that same position. So that's interesting, you guys. So the near future. The Eight of Swords. Your attitude or position on the situation. The Two of Pentacles reversed. So here we have another thing talking about the money or the work situation. The outside force coming in. The Two of Swords reversed. Now we've got double twos. Hopes or fears. The Eight of Wands reversed. And the outcome. The Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so, alright, so you're ending the month on a positive note, I would say. The Seven of Swords reversed is actually almost always positive, at least in my experience. So, even though we're looking at some how could I say it, intense waters, or there's some phrase that is just escaping me, you guys. Like, what the hell do they call that? Like we're looking at some very troubled waters or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, let's get into it. So your outside influences are represented here by the King of Pentacles reversed. And this is, of course, going to be the beginning of the month. So the King of Pentacles reversed Well, first of all, this could talk about an adult male earth sign that is perhaps cold or corrupt or challenging to you in some way. But this card reversed is talking about the energy of not finishing something we started, of financial challenges, of not standing on solid ground. It could even be a sense of laziness or apathy or antipathy to work or just being really cold and calculating, not having integrity. But these are your outside influences at the beginning of the month. So it's like these sorts of things could be like trying to pull you down, and or this might represent you personally. So a couple of things to keep in mind there. You might be starting off the month on a bit of a rough note, in other words. However, or actually no, going right along with that, I should say, the challenge card is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So again, we have the idea of challenges around money and finance and success. And the implication is that this will stretch across the entire month, and it could be a challenge for you to continue to have a positive attitude towards money and or your work situation, your job. It could be a challenge to have enough money. There could be some, especially with, well, we've got two aces and the double twos over here as well. There could be a new beginning regarding money, like a new job or a new business venture that you're trying to get like off the ground, or you're trying to get to work out more or less, and that is a challenge. You're having challenges with that. So it's not that the cards are saying don't get that new job or don't start that new business. They're simply saying that there could be challenges around money, or there likely almost certainly will be challenges around money or finance or something of that physical, earthly nature for you throughout this month, and especially at the beginning of the month in particular. Like I said, by the end of the month, things lighten up significantly, I would say. But the interesting dynamic that we come to now is the next card for the underlying energy, the Ace of Cups. So, despite these financial challenges, the foundation of your situation right now is harmony and love, peace, joy, all those kinds of like positive emotions are forming the foundation of your situation right now. And so whatever your situation is, it's not all exactly so bad, because we have this energy of love or peace or harmony or all of the above very present in your life right now, and that's for the whole month, by the way. So that is very interesting. And also, again, the idea of two aces showing up in a row, that, I mean, if you want to get extra intuitive about it, which I try to be as intuitive and as I guess true to the meanings of the cards as I can be. I try to be very much both, have the right balance with that. But to really be intuitive here, you could almost say that these two aces showing up in a row, even though this one was technically reversed, is actually a really good sign. The aces, needless to say, are very positive cards and indicators of things going very well. They also tend to indicate new beginnings and new decisions or like making the right decision, you could say. So this could, in a sense, be a very good sign overall, and it might even be hinting at the likelihood of overcoming these financial challenges. And perhaps the way you're going to overcome the financial challenges is because you are rooted in the power of love or joy or peace or harmony or overwhelming creativity and that sort of thing. So that's very interesting. Now the next card. For the past and issues you've had to deal with, you have the Four of Wands. So what I was saying earlier about there being two main possibilities here, and I guess I tend to put it this way in general when we have this sort of situation. Well, the Four of Wands is so positive normally that it might even be implying that some of you haven't even had any real issues or challenges recently, but instead experienced a period of happiness and togetherness and maybe the completion of one phase of something that the Four of Wands often talks about. But for the rest of you, this is showing up in the issues you've had to deal with. So issues around harmony, issues around relationships, issues around the home and family, with it being a 4, issues around order and structure. In fact, that could be what we have here with the King of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This could be a lack of order and structure, the need for order and structure, and even like saying that the challenge will be to have order and structure. And that's even backed up with the Devil card here coming up, so we'll look at that. But yeah, issues around that. This could have been like a relationship that did not go well, and perhaps now you're feeling the after effects of that. But things of that nature, those really get to the heart of what is most likely here, I do think. So the next card for what you hope to achieve, the Devil. So like I said, Sagittarius, the sign right before you guys, got this exact same card, so that's interesting. Maybe there's some kind of weird energy going around where people feel the need to kind of confront someone and yell at them or whatever. But regardless, this could mean a number of things, and for Sagittarius, I gave them a number of interpretations as well, because when we have a card like the Devil in the hope to achieve position, well, it could go in so many different directions, because the Devil, in a positive sense, and this card does have positive attributes, is going to talk about, guess what? Order and structure. What we're seeing some possible challenges with down here. Having things in order, having the right schedule, the right job in place, enough money. The Devil can talk about having willpower and uniqueness and individuality. So in addition to trying to achieve a sense of order and structure this month, you might also be trying to achieve your own sense of uniqueness and individuality. And guess what, Capricorn? In case you don't know this, you guys, your sign of Capricorn rules the Devil card. So you're linked very much with the Devil card, and the positive aspects of the Devil card that I just went over are natural to you. They come natural to you because this is your energy, essentially. This card is also ruled by Saturn, just like you guys are, which is the planet of order and structure and time and law and death. You know, Saturn's like the Grim Reaper. So you could be, you know, hoping to achieve those sorts of things. However, like I said, there's a number of possibilities when this card falls here. Another thing is that you might be angry at someone, and you might feel like they have chained you in some way, or you might feel chained to the situation, and you're feeling like it's time for you to break out of that, in a sense, and maybe even tell them you're not putting up with their crap anymore, or something like that. Or, you know, they've pissed you off and now you're going to let them know. So that would be the second main possibility. And then the third main possibility is the darkest one. And that's when we look at this card more negatively. Like telling someone off, that's kind of, well, that could be positive or negative depending on how you look at it, I suppose. But negatively, this could in fact be saying that you feel chained to a situation, all right. Could be like a work situation, like we were talking about down here, or it could be a relationship situation, but some kind of situation. But you don't want to break free from that, no. On the contrary, you want to remain chained to that. And the reason being, quite possibly, because as much as one normally and rightfully hates to be chained or imprisoned or have a master, in a sense, there is a certain sense of security that comes with feeling chained or trapped or having a master. Like the master enslaves you, but the master also tends to keep you safe. And I'll tell you guys the same thing I told Sagittarius about this, which is that don't do that, or that you don't want to do that. That's not a good idea. It's not healthy. It's pathological. You know, I'm not here to read these cards and just sugarcoat things. When you come to when you come to me for a reading, I'm gonna tell you what I really think. I'm gonna tell you what I think you need to hear. And if that's you having this desire to kind of remain trapped, that is pathological. It is not good, and you need to break free from that. It's not healthy. You're meant to be free and happy and not have anyone have power over you like that. So that's the advice here. Now, let me see if I can tease out any more meanings, because when we have a Celtic cross forecast, the hope to achieve card is going to tend to reflect the underlying energy card and vice versa. So if we get a bit more intuitive about it, we could say that perhaps another thing that you hope to achieve is kind of like with the Ace of Cups, maybe the restoration of love, you know, maybe taking an unhealthy situation and restoring it to the natural love and peace and harmony that would otherwise be there if it wasn't for whatever is causing the discord. So that would be another possibility unique to you, Capricorn, that I'm seeing based on this spread. So there you go. There's 4 possibilities for this card. Like I said, when we get this card here, there's a lot. So all of those are there for your consideration. So for the near future, you have the 8 of Swords. And so again, we're seeing the idea of feeling chained or restricted, constricted, limited. It's very interesting that this would appear right after the Devil card like that. So This gives even more credence to the idea that you may feel chained or restricted by someone or something this month. And early in the month, it looks like you're not going to break free from that yet. So that's what you can expect there. That's the probability. And, well, you'll just have to do the best you can and ride it out as best you can. So, for your attitude or position in the situation, about halfway through the month, you have the Two of Pentacles reversed. So, again, we have Pentacles, Earth energy, connecting back to what we saw here earlier. This could have your feeling like something new that began is not working out well, or maybe it's too stressful, maybe there's too many ups and downs, maybe it's too crazy, or like you're losing your faith in this new job or this new business venture or this new investment. However, this could also even be like a relationship that you feel like is not going well. So again, we have that angle cropping up yet again. Maybe feeling chained to another person. Maybe whatever this was back here, maybe it started out in great harmony, like this card, the Four of Wands, normally talks about, but then it degenerated into feeling chained, feeling trapped, and now like you're losing your faith in the relationship, like it's not going that well. Although, again, we have the idea of the Ace of Cups energy down here, which, one more thing that's occurring to me here is it might, like I said earlier with the Devil card, saying that your focus might be on individuality this month, that might even be more likely than I previously thought when we have the Ace of Cups down here, because this could talk about sometimes a sense of over-connectedness with other people. Like I said, this is almost always a positive card, but if we were to kind of blend it with the Devil card up here, like I was saying, these two cards reflect each other, this could be a sense of over-connectedness, a lack of boundaries, and the Devil card showing up here might be saying that you want to establish those boundaries, and halfway through the month you might feel like they're still not there, or there's too many ups and downs or something like that. So, some very interesting sort of topsy-turvy energy here, but we mostly have relationships and money and finance showing up here most predominantly. Now for the outside force coming in, you have the Two of Swords reversed. So again, we have the double twos. That's going to talk about, as I was just saying, relationships, interpersonal relationships. It could also talk about the sign of Taurus, the Taurian energy, a lot like you, Capricorn, the stubborn, hard-working, down-to-earth, see it through, logical, earthy energy that is Taurus. So, but without getting too complicated here, let us see here. The Two of Swords reversed for the outside force coming in. So we could be looking at the energy of a stalemate, something that slows you down or stops you completely temporarily. Although, this is interesting, you guys. I actually have to say this could go either way, because when we have the Seven of Swords reversed as the outcome, which I'm saying is almost always a good thing, then the Two of Swords reversed might actually be indicating the ending of a stalemate or confusion or indecisiveness. Because once you go through this energy, things get a lot lighter and a lot better. So this could be something coming at you that actually ends the stalemate, maybe helps set you free in a sense. Something that helps you make a necessary decision. So, yeah, I would get more into the other meanings of this card, but really I'm thinking that's the most likely thing here, because we have the Seven of Swords reversed as the outcome card. So this is most likely a positive thing, actually, the Two of Swords reversed here. Probably something that's going to help set you free, more or less, thus facilitating the better times by the end of the month. Now, for your hopes or fears, we have the Eight of Wands reversed. So we have the double eights as well. That's the sign of Scorpio. That's the energy of life and death, death and rebirth, regeneration, transformation, catharsis, deconstruction and reconstruction, things like that. But when we're looking at the Eight of Wands reversed in your hopes or fears, well, we're looking at the energy of delays, of things taking forever, of things moving too slowly. And so it looks like in the context of this reading, you are concerned about that, about things taking too long. And I wouldn't be surprised if you felt a certain level of frustration, with the Eight of Swords here, the Devil card here, the Two of Pentacles reversed here. A sense of frustration as you feel bound by things and you're trying to break free and or assert your individuality. You might feel like other people are trying to blend you with them in a sense, or like your identity is getting lost in them and you need to focus on who you really are, and the frustration is building. But the good news is, as I mentioned, the outcome card is the Seven of Swords reversed. Now, what does this mean? It's a 7, so it's going to talk about relationships again. And it's saying that relationships improve, that differences and difficulties end. It's saying that you're demanding recognition and rewards for your insight and genius. So you're not putting up with people's crap anymore, in other words. But this is saying that things are better and that you're feeling better overall. It talks about enhanced work efficiency, like work proceeding smoothly. It talks about no longer feeling obstructed or contradicted. It talks about gain instead of loss. So it's a very good outcome indeed. It's like saying that despite feeling kind of trapped or chained, by the end of the month, you're no longer feeling obstructed or contradicted or chained or trapped. That now this is a gain instead of loss. The differences and difficulties end and things are back to normal. The difficulties are overcome and things are resolved. So, I feel like I can't emphasize it enough that is the sort of lighter mood that the month ends with, especially again with the Two of Swords reversed, for the outside force coming in, talking about the ending of a stalemate, the passing of indecision. Something comes at you essentially that helps you to break free from that helps you be more decisive or end the stalemate or end the confusion, to have greater clarity and then that blends right into the outcome here of the Seven of Swords reversed, the things being back to normal, no longer being obstructed and contradicted, demanding recognition and reward for your insights and genius, and things of that nature. So, there you go, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great month indeed, and I hope you liked this new format. This has been a tarot forecast for the sign of Capricorn for the month of May 2017 from Poetic Heretic. Don't forget to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.